If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably know that a while back I temporarily closed my books. So I just wanted to kind of run you through how I run my business and talk to you about why I closed my books, what that means for me and other people, and where we're at going forward. So when I first started, or maybe even before I started leatherwork in this business, I would sometimes see in people's bio or on their website that their books were closed, and I didn't necessarily know what that means. It can mean a lot of different things, or a few different things. For me, I go through different phases where I have to temporarily close my books or just stop taking custom orders. If you've kept up with me for any amount of time, you know that I'm primarily a stay-at-home dad with three children, and having that aspect of my life and this business, it can get very busy. And for me, since I primarily do custom work, those orders can take a long time to finish as well. There's a lot of time that goes into these projects, so there's only a certain amount of work that I can actually accomplish and get out the door. And so it's very easy for me to start taking orders and get backed up really quick. And so about 2-3 months ago, I took on a handful of orders and I got backed up, I think 4 or 5 months out. And for me, I don't know what life is going to look like that far out. A lot of different things come up and happen. And so the last thing I want to do is start taking orders for 6-7 months, years out at a time, and then something come up and me not be able to deliver on that promise or that time. And even now I'm struggling to keep up with my estimated schedule just in the short amount of time that I have been booked up and stopped taking orders. So it's just, life can be so unpredictable. For me, I like to give myself a little bit of room, so I don't really like to get booked out past 4 or 5 months. And I want to say that in the most humble way possible. I'm not crazy busy, but I am busy enough to where I feel like I need to stop taking orders and just focus on the work that I have at hand and put as much energy as I can into that to make a good, useful product that's going to last and that the customer is happy with. Some people may have up that their books are closed permanently, so sometimes a business might still have a page up or social media page, website, and it just says their books are closed to let people know that they're not taking orders. For me, when I say that my books are closed, it's usually temporarily, just for me to get caught up, to give me that time to get caught up. I will still answer questions and reply to DMs and emails as best as I can, but when I do take custom orders, it's usually on a limited basis, and I usually like to work through those orders in a timeline that they come in. So for me, I require deposits to get a spot actually on my books, and once that deposit is placed, that is where your name goes on the list, and that's typically when, how I work through my list in chronological order like that. For me, I'm hoping to get caught up later in this year, maybe around September or October, and then I will reopen my books. Since it will be so close to Christmas, I'll probably just do a limited run of Christmas only orders and then start fully reopening my books and taking all custom orders again at the start of next year. Like I said, I want to say it in the most humble way possible. I'm extremely grateful for all of my customers and people that trust me to build things for them. But it can be overwhelming at times to have so many orders and so many different projects on my mind, along with doing all of my other extracurricular activities like, making content for Instagram or YouTube, and all while trying to manage my family life and keep everything on a good, even balance. It can be a very daunting task at times to keep everything balanced out and keep the stress out. It's something that I've honestly been struggling with a lot lately, but I am doing my best to get caught up. And for any customers that are potentially watching this, again, I'm extremely grateful for you guys. You guys are the best customers in the world. You're extremely patient with me, and I love that, and I really appreciate it. But I just wanted to get on here and run you guys through that process and kind of talk to you about my business and what I have going on. And I hope that gave you a little bit better understanding of what I have going on around here. I'm making a few more videos right now. I'm hoping to have this one finished editing, and I'm probably going to drop that within the next week or so. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a little bit longer length how-to video. Hopefully within the next week they'll get dropped, but until next time, we'll see you.